Everyone, hope you all are doing well and welcome to another fantasy match preview. The last few games have been sort of pale because there's been not too many games in the last few days, and the few games that have been there have been those kind of games which have had many bowlers, few one-sided games, and lots of rain. So let's see what today has for us. This game is going to be played at Kolkata. It's between the India Legends and the World Giants. It's an exhibition match, and I'm doing this preview on the Fantasy Akhada app, which has some super special features. If you want to check out this app, the link is in the description below. And looking at this app, the two features that I really like, one is that this Grand League never fills up. So you'll have a lot of empty spots, which equals to a much higher recovery rate. Second point is when you sign up from the link below, you also get a bonus, and you can use that bonus not only in this Grand League, but they also allow you to use these bonuses even in the small leagues that they have to offer. So like you can see, you can use a 5% bonus in this small league, you can use 5% in these leagues. So if you're smart enough and are joining the right leagues, I think this is an amazing app. And they also give you one coin for every 1 rupee worth of entry fee that you have joined, and you can redeem those coins from their app. So if you go to their wallet section, you'll be able to redeem these coins for real cash, for bonus cash, and lots of other prizes. And the best part is it's not like there's a ratio or something. You join worth 1 rupee and you get a 1 rupee coin, and you get a one coin automatically and immediately right there. So I think that's a pretty cool feature. Now let's look at our team for this specific game. We have some interesting options for this specific game. When I start with it, you can see up front here, I feel like Naman Oja is the guy who's played a lot recently. Dinesh Ramdan is also an okay choice, but I think the World Giants would have a lot of other options, so they might not really hinge towards him. Parthiv Patel not played too much of cricket recently, so little difficult for you to pick him. Same for Matt Pratt, Atinda Taibu. From the batting section, Owen Morgan and Lendl Simmons become very obvious choices because both have just retired just like a month or so ago. It's not even been that long enough, so I think they will be very interesting options for you to take. And from the Indian batting, I think Virendra Sehwag is the best choice. Again, all of these batters have retired ages ago. Tanmay Srivastav not so recent, but I don't know if he'll play. And Subramanyam Badrinath, like we always know, tight technique, decent choice. Asghar Afghan retired last year. He's a spin hitter, I'd say, in the middle overs, can hit pace too, but his technique would mean one rash shot, and that's the game for him. Then you look at the all-rounder section. Shane Watson is a good choice from here. Yusuf Pathan batted really well in the Legends game where he got the opportunity, rather the Road World Safety Series. Jack Callis is an amazing and tempting option, but we don't know how much touch he's been in, so it makes it difficult for you to pick most people from this section. Like I've always said, in these Legends games, spinners bowl more than pacers generally, so Nathan McCullum can be an interesting option too. I'll head to the bowling first and see what we have here. Dale Steyn again retired probably a season ago, so not too old. Harbhajan Singh, if he plays, will be in my team. He also was playing the IPL till a year or so ago, so would be a good choice. Liam Plunkett also has retired pretty recently. Now, Pragyan Oja bowled very well in the Legends game, so I think he does deserve a spot in our team. And then when you look at other options, you have some interesting ones. You have Parvinder Ravana, you have Pankaj Singh, who's a pacer, Ryan Sidebottom, and Monty Panesar. Now, Monty Panesar makes his case well too here. If you look at our team till now, we have a decent amount of batting from both teams. So we have three batters from both sides, and we have three bowlers from the World Giants as well as two bowlers from India, along with Yusuf, who is expected to bowl. So I feel like the best thing to round up this team here would be an Indian bowler. And I have Rajat Bhatia plays with his slower ones bowling first. He'll be a good choice. But for now, I'm inclined to go with Stuart Binney because form is with him and he batted well. And even if he bowls a bit with his swing up front, he can be a very good option. Then when you look at captaincy, vice captaincy choices, if India bowls second, like I always say in these games, spinners important. So Pragyan Oja, Harbhajan Singh would make it for me. And from the World Giants, I think Shane Watson is a good choice because he looked in decent touch with the bat, and you can expect him to bowl maybe 1 or 2 overs, even if not his full quota. So for now, I think my choices would be someone like Pragyan and Shane Watson, and then maybe based on the toss, we can make a final call after the lineups. So this is what my team finally looks like for this specific game. And now we have the Exchange 22 picks that you all love, so we'll discuss that too. So now we have the Exchange 22 picks, two games here at Exchange 22. We'll discuss the Legends game. Now let's see what are the reasonable prices that you see in the specific section. You know, I was tempted to opt towards the spinners, and I think both of them at a very good price if they are bowling second, especially. And with spinners, you can expect them to bowl full quotas when they play in such games, unless there are too many bowling options in the team. So I think both of them are very good choices. While from the World Giants, I think if Brett Lee, Dale Steyn are bowling first, they will make good choices. Muthiah Muralidharan, if he's bowling second, would be a good choice. Mushrafe Mortaza totally depends on how many options they have because he's sort of an injury prone sort of bowler. And same for Shane Watson because only for his batting at 37 he might be expensive, but if he's the fifth bowler of his team, he'll be at a good price. Landon Simmons and Owen Morgan only if it's a flat out batting track because you can expect 20-30 runs easy from them, but more only if the if the track rather is really conducive for batting. So I think this is what makes up the picks for this game. Again, the app for this link too is in the description, so you can go ahead and download it right away. And do hit the like button before you leave this video. Thank you so much for tuning in.